Do you still believe that all fruits are healthy? That might be true if you're young. But once you're over 60, the answer might be dangerous enough to send you to the Every single day, millions of older adults eat fruits that seem harmless. No warning, no red flags, but then one morning their heart starts racing. Their blood pressure crashes, blood sugar skyrockets. And the trigger, something they ate right before taking their medication. A slice of grapefruit, a handful of raisins, a few sweet cherries. Yes, fruit, the symbol of vitality, can silently damage your body in ways you never imagined. In this video, I'm going to reveal 4 fruits you must avoid at all costs and 4 others that can help you stay sharp, strong, and mobile well into your 90s. If you think you're eating healthy, watch this video to the end. Because what you don't know could already be hurting you. Part 1 - 4 dangerous fruits for adults over 60. Don't be fooled by their sweet appearance. 1. Grapefruit, the medication blocker quietly sabotaging your heart. Your doctor probably didn't mention it on your prescription. And the label on the grapefruit, no warning there either. But if you're taking medication for high blood pressure, heart disease, anxiety, or cholesterol, eating grapefruit could silently turn your prescription into poison. You think you're taking the right dose. But by eating grapefruit each morning, you might be doubling it without knowing. Take Mr. Thomas, 68. He was generally healthy, just managing mild high blood pressure. But after weeks of dizziness, rapid heartbeat, and eventually a hospital stay, doctors discovered his medication levels were twice the safe limit. The culprit, a simple morning habit, grapefruit every day for 3 months. No one warned him, just like millions of others still at risk. To cherries, small, sweet, and secretly betraying those with arthritis or diabetes. You've probably had a cherry and thought, it's tiny, what harm could it possibly do? Here's the truth, just 1 cup of fresh cherries can pack up to 18 to 20 grams of sugar. That's more sugar than a can of non-carbonated soda. But sugar isn't the only threat. Cherries, especially when dried, juiced, or canned, are also highly acidic. And that acidity, it's like fuel on a fire for joints already inflamed by age or arthritis. Take Marlene, 72. She used to love cherries. But after indulging a bit too much one summer, her arthritis flared up so severely she couldn't even walk more than 50 meters without pain. Her doctor told her to cut back on acidic foods. And cherries were at the very top of the list. The sad part, most of us just see the bright red color, the juicy sweetness, and miss the warning signs of what's quietly coming. Swollen knees, aching joints, and blood sugar spikes inching closer every day. 3. Bananas, great for the young, risky for seniors with weak kidneys. Bananas have long been a symbol of healthy eating. They're known to prevent cramps, provide potassium, and support heart health. But here's what most people don't realize. As we age, our kidneys lose their ability to flush out excess potassium efficiently. And that's where things get dangerous. Nancy, 75, from Texas, used to eat 2 bananas a day thinking it was a natural energy boost. But after weeks of fatigue and irregular heartbeat, her doctor ran a blood test and found her potassium levels were nearly 30% above the safe limit. She wasn't taking potassium supplements, she was just eating bananas. No one's saying you must quit bananas entirely. But after 60, especially if you have kidney issues, heart conditions, or take potassium-sparing diuretics, you need to talk to your doctor first. Don't just assume it's a healthy fruit. Because sometimes, what's good for the young can quietly harm the aging. For dried fruits, a sugary trap disguised as natural goodness. Think you're making a smart snack choice by eating raisins, dried apricots, or apple chips. Think again. When fruit is dried, the water evaporates but the sugar stays, and it becomes concentrated. Just a small handful of raisins can contain as much sugar as a can of sweetened soda. Worse yet, dried fruit has no water and very little fiber, so the sugar hits your bloodstream fast, almost like an injection. Bill, 70, used to eat dried fruit every evening, thinking it was healthier than candy. But then came the sleepless nights, bloating, and dizzy spells. Blood tests showed unstable glucose levels and poor digestion. The culprit, a so-called healthy habit gone wrong. Dried fruits may look innocent, but for older adults, especially those managing blood sugar or digestion, They can be a hidden minefield in your daily diet. Fruits aren't the enemy, but after the age of 60, your body is no longer immune to dietary mistakes. What once nourished you might now pose unexpected risks. That's why it's so important to understand the difference between what's truly safe and what's a hidden threat beneath a natural disguise. Your health deserves better than assumptions. Choose wisely, eat mindfully, and let knowledge not habit guide your plate. Part 2 for MUST fruits after 60. Eat right, stay strong, think sharp, walk steady. 1. Blueberries, tiny fruit that could save your memory. Frank, a 68-year-old retired musician, once told me something that shook me. He got lost in his own neighborhood, where he had lived for over 20 years. I couldn't remember how to get home, he said, eyes wide with confusion. That's when he knew something had to change, before it was too late. I suggested a simple start: add blueberries to breakfast. There's a reason neurologists often call this tiny fruit brain food for the aging mind. Blueberries are rich in anthocyanins, deep blue-purple pigments that can cross the blood-brain barrier to reduce inflammation, protect neurons, and strengthen neural connections. Research from Harvard University shows seniors who regularly eat blueberries experience slower cognitive decline by up to 2.5 years. Just half a cup a day in oatmeal, yogurt, or on its own can make a real difference. No pills, no prescriptions, just fruit, the right fruit. 2 apples, 1 a day really can help keep the doctor away. You've heard the old saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. But few people understand just how true that is, especially for older adults. Apples are rich in pectin, a type of soluble fiber that binds to bad cholesterol (LDL) and helps flush it out of the body before it enters your bloodstream. But that's just the beginning. Apples also contain natural sugars that absorb slowly, helping stabilize blood sugar, support gentle digestion, and reduce constipation, a common issue after 60. Promote gut health without needing supplements or pills. Helen, 73, struggled with chronic digestive issues. After replacing her afternoon dessert with 1 simple apple, no probiotics, no medicine, her symptoms noticeably improved in just 3 weeks. The beauty of apples: no fancy prep, no drying, juicing, or added sugar. Just eat them whole with the peel and take your time. It's one of the simplest ways to care for your heart and your gut. 3. Avocados, the fruit of smart fats that soothe joints, fuel the brain, and protect the heart. Jerry, a 70-year-old retired veteran, once told me, I cut out all fats, I'm eating clean. But I still feel tired, my joints ache, and my heart feels weak. The problem: he cut out even the good fats. Avocados are one of the rare fruits packed with monounsaturated fats, the kind that reduces inflammation, raises good cholesterol (HDL), and protects your blood vessels from plaque buildup. But that's not all. Avocados are also rich in vitamin K, which strengthens bones and helps prevent osteoporosis. Loaded with folate, known to reduce the risk of stroke. A great source of lutein, which supports vision and guards against age-related macular degeneration. After adding just half an avocado a day to his salad, Jerry felt the difference. His joints became more flexible, his body less fatigued, and his mind noticeably clearer. You don't need to eat much. Just 1/4 to 1/2 an avocado daily can shift your energy, mood, and joint comfort. Because healthy aging isn't about cutting out fat, it's about choosing the right fat. For papaya, the healing fruit for digestion and silent inflammation. There's something no one teaches you about aging. Sometimes you eat all the right foods, but your body still isn't absorbing the nutrients. That's where papaya steps in. Thanks to a natural enzyme called papain, papaya helps break down proteins, ease the workload on your stomach, and boost nutrient absorption, especially when digestion slows with age. But the benefits don't stop there. Papaya is rich in vitamin C and E to fight inflammation and strengthen your immune system. Naturally soothing for arthritic joints. Great for skin health, slowing signs of aging from the inside out. Walter, 76, often experienced bloating and indigestion after dinner. Instead of reaching for digestive pills, he began eating a few slices of papaya each night. Soon, he was sleeping deeper, feeling lighter, and the nighttime acid reflux disappeared. No juicing, no fancy prep, just peel and enjoy fresh, cool, and clean. To sum it up, you don't need dozens of expensive superfoods. Just for simple fruits, eaten at the right time, in the right way, for the right person. And your body will know exactly how to heal. Blueberries help you remember names. Apples keep your heart beating strong. Avocados help you move with ease. Papaya helps you absorb all the goodness you take in. Let food be your gentle medicine. And give your body the support it deserves after 60. Part 3. Final thoughts. Each fruit is a step toward healthier aging. Making the right choices isn't restriction, it's freedom. After 60, we don't eat just to survive the day. We eat to preserve what matters most, remembering our grandchildren's names. Taking morning walks with the one we love. Climbing the stairs without needing a helping hand. But here's the hard truth. Some foods we once thought were healthy are now hidden burdens. A grapefruit might block your heart medication. A banana could trigger irregular heartbeat from too much potassium. A handful of dried fruit, sweet but may spike your blood sugar. A few cherries, tiny but enough to inflame aging joints overnight. And then you wonder, why am I still tired, still dizzy, still struggling to sleep when I've been eating so carefully? But this isn't a story of despair, because nature, in its wisdom, has also gifted us simple, powerful solutions. Blueberries, your memory's quiet bodyguard. Apples, gently cleansing your arteries and strengthening your heart. Avocados, nourishing joints, reducing inflammation, giving your steps more stability. Papaya, easing digestion, enhancing absorption, and fighting aging from within. No expensive supplements, no exotic miracle foods. Just knowledge, the right choices, and love for your own body. No idea. See you until the action. If you very bad eating anything from Thai deli, then don't be panic, just see you person sassy ho fun. You eat them and hope they in the way. You made a question a condition CB. T0. You doctor IP. You have any concern and IP passive. Then begin zip or leasing them with the bone. Healing for loot you've ever see the need about. Do love to hear from you? Which of the 4 fruits to avoid have you been eating? Which of the 4 fruits to embrace are you most excited to try? Comment 1 if you've experienced symptoms like fatigue, high blood pressure, or joint pain. Or 9 if you're ready to start living healthier today. Share this with someone you love. Maybe you didn't watch this just for yourself. Maybe you're looking for answers for your mother, your father, your loved one over 60. If so, please share this video with them. Because sometimes, one piece of timely information can protect a failing heart, save a fading memory, or steady a weakened step. And don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on the bell. I'm Tom Hardy and I'll be back with more videos to help you live healthier, stronger, and more purposefully in your golden years. Not by chance, but by knowledge.